is set to announce a major push for a Tenants' Bill of Rights. They will announce a critical endorsement in support of the Tenants' Bill of Rights. Michael Dahl, Public Policy Director at Homeline, is approaching the podium.
Welcome to the public introduction of the Minnesota Tenant Bill of Rights campaign. At the end of our press conference, we are happy that we'll have a special endorsement to kick off the campaign. But first, we'd like to talk about why there are thousands of Minnesotans who will be benefiting from this effort. The Minnesota Tenant Bill of Rights is a reasonable proposal to provide tenants with security in their homes. It will make homes warm and well maintained, and it will give tenants a more level playing field in disputes with their landlord. Homeline operates a statewide tenant hotline. Each year we field over 10,000 calls, and the most common reasons for people to call us are repairs, evictions, security deposit disputes, and foreclosure. Now I'd like to introduce Dolores Milford.
Thank you, Michael. The biggest problem facing me is my furnace. It doesn't work and my landlord won't fix it. This morning I woke up and it was so cold I could see my own breath. My energy bill is sky high because I have to pay for space heaters all over my house. Some nights I turn on the oven and open the door to keep warm. My windows are drafty. My neighbor's door does not lock. My landlord refuses to give me receipts. My security deposit was twice my monthly rent. I pay rent 3 days late and my landlord charges me $100. The Bill of Rights will keep this from happening to other tenants. I'm proud to see legislators line up behind the proposal of the Bill of Rights. No one should be so cold they can see their breath. Minnesota renters deserve better.
Mr. Dahl, you mentioned heat as a major concern. This is Minnesota. Isn't there a statewide heat code?
No, there is no state heat code. Only a handful of cities have ordinances. Some of them are very straightforward. Others have really confusing ordinances where it depends on the temperature, sometimes at the airport that day. The fact of the matter is that a statewide heat code will make things easier for both landlords and tenants alike.
Derek Driscoll here, WDDO News. Is this really needed? We don't hear about tenant issues much at the Capitol.
Homeline gets 10,000 calls each year from tenants who have problems, and many of them, they want to know their rights and they think they deserve more. Take Ethel. Last week her landlord filed an eviction against her, and the judge ruled in her favor, and even though she won, a tenant screening agency is going to report that eviction on her record. In order for her to get it off, she's going to have to go to court and slap down over $300 just to file a motion for expungement. The Bill of Rights would clear Ethel's name immediately.
He's facing a huge deficit. Is this really something we can afford right now?
Here's the magic. This doesn't cost the state a thing. These are laws to protect tenants from bad landlord practices. There's no state program, there's no state agency. It only makes current laws better. More than anything, this levels the playing field so that bad landlords and good landlords are in the same market.
Mr. Dahl. We don't really have enough support for a plan this ambitious.
There are over 230,000 renter households in Minnesota. They live in every single district. We get calls from all of them, and I'm fairly confident that when legislators hear from the constituents about this issue, they'll support us.
You all know me from skylines and architectural digests. You may have seen me in neighborhoods, cities, towns, gala balls, movie premieres, fine restaurants, and Dancing with the Stars. Today, I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about the little people. Tenants want to live somewhere warm. They want to live somewhere that is well maintained. Bill Ding wants to be warm. Bill Ding wants to be maintained. That is when I, Bill Ding, am at my best. A good neighborhood is made up of good buildings. It pains me to see my brothers and sisters neglected. I hate to see when they choose a different road. That road is the road of disrepair, the boulevard of discord, the parkway of dysfunction. The fact is, good buildings make good neighborhoods. Good neighborhoods make good towns, and good towns make a great state. I am such a building. We are such a state. Support the Tenants' Bill of Rights. Call your legislator today.